What's up, y'all, out there in Facebook and Instagram land? It's your favorite short, muscular, blonde dork, Sarah Ripple, here with your daily quarantine workout tips. Today, what we're going to do is talk about abs. Everyone loves ab exercises. Everyone loves feeling their abs working. So I figured we'd show a few exercises that we did in this morning's Zoom remote workout group training session. So I'm of the belief that every exercise you do is a core exercise. Okay, when you understand how to organize your body and do things where you're using the strength of your core first to express it through the arms and legs, so to speak, you understand it. But we like to do abs, okay? So like more specific ab work, it's just fun, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all a side plank variation, and normally I like to use an ultimate sandbag with this one in here in the gym, but since most of y'all out there don't have an ultimate sandbag at your disposal, I'm gonna show y'all just with plain old body weight, okay? So what we're gonna do, I have two options for you. So this is going to be a side plank with a leg lift, okay? So it's just jazzing up a basic side plank. Basic side plank tips is that you want to make sure that your elbow is beneath your shoulder. A lot of times people will kind of be out here, which puts a lot of cranky stress on the shoulder. That's not good.
Oh, good morning, Tara.
Oh, morning. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Secondly, I don't like it when people try to put all the force through their elbow or make a fist here. I like to have the hand flat where you can utilize this whole forearm and the palm of the hand to grip the floor. Mm-hmm. Okay, that just disperses a lot of the stress through. Stress is not the right word to use, but you get what I'm saying. It just makes the setup a lot better. So that aside, what we want to make sure with the lower body is that we get the hips into extension. You don't want to be piped up here where we're not fully getting the hips extended here. So you essentially want to be in a straight line. So basic side plank positioning, easiest way would be just here with both knees bent, right? So this is level 1. You can hold this for time. We did leg raises. So what we did was just hold the side plank and go with the leg raise. So the trick here is to keep all of this from rotating forward. You want to think chest out, shoulder back. You could go arm up if you wanted to, but we just did a leg raise. So look, the leg raise is not like trying to raise it as high as you can, right? It's enough to where we're working this hip, okay? And then you're gonna also feel this downside hip as well. So that's level 1. Level 2 would be just extending this top leg, getting a straight line here, and performing the leg lift. Okay? So note again, I'm not raising the leg super high. I'm not turning it, okay? Whew, my butt cheek. It burns.
Hey,
okay?
Bobo.
So what's up? So that's the side plank that we did today in the workout. Like I said, there's tons of different variations. That's what we went with today. I like to use the ultimate sandbag. We went plain and simple today. Next exercise I'm going to show y'all is one that everyone loves to hate. So if Lindsay is watching, we did X-ups in the group workout. So this one is old school, but good. So essentially this is just kind of
We
a
got
cross
Cindy and Brent
Oh,
watching.
what's up? Everybody's hopping on, drinking their coffee, watching workout vids. Okay, so look, here's what's gonna happen. So I'm kind of set up, my feet aren't together, feet are apart a little bit. We're gonna take this arm, not directly out from the shoulder. I like to have it kind of slightly down at an angle. Palm down, again, we're gripping the ground, okay? This opposite arm is going to basically come up to meet the opposite leg, and you're going to kind of rotate so that you come up on this right forearm, okay, and then come back down. Okay, so you see how that works?
Mm-hmm. These are a blast.
Yeah, these are a blast. Notice I'm not like going super fast. It's a controlled movement. We did 8 to 10 on a side. On the side planks, we did 8 to 10 on a side as well with the leg lift, okay? So, look at this hair. Third exercise that I'm gonna show y'all is going to be, we did a bonus dead bug at the end because we had a little extra time. And dead bugs are never a bad idea. And it's a great thing because just like the side planks, there's tons of variations that you can do to challenge yourself as you progress. And you can do them without any equipment. We used dumbbells this morning, but if you don't have any weights, that's cool. You could actually hold up a small child or a dog.
A baby.
I mean, Bubba weighs 23 pounds.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Bones.
two options that we had here. Actually, two options with the leg movement, which I'll show first. So just disregard my upper body. On any dead bug variation, I have a progression that I like to use. I like to start off with what's called a heel tap, or that's what I call it. Okay, where we're just moving at the hip. Okay, just alternating the legs. On any dead bug, we're wanting to make sure that we're not arching up off the floor and dumping into extension here at the lumbar spine. So that's super, super important. We're keeping this braced while we do the movement. So to progress the heel tap, I like to go into what I call an angled march, which is here with the legs. So if you note, this stationary leg, when I extend the other leg, this guy's not moving. The compensation on any of these that I often see is that when people extend a leg, they want to do this. Okay, so they pull the leg in when they push the other leg out.
We're not riding a bicycle.
Okay, exactly. So angled march would be the next step, and then just a march would be even more challenging. Okay, you could also do straight leg lowering as well if you want to get really crazy. So those are that's the leg progression in a nutshell. With the upper body today, what we did was we did either an iso press. So if you've got a pair of dumbbells, great. If you just got one dumbbell, you can hold that over the lower chest, or a kettlebell, or like I said, a small child, or a dog. Hopefully they're staying still. But we just press these up over the lower chest. You don't want to venture up towards your money maker, okay? Keep the dumbbells here, stay out of your traps. And then from there, we can go into either the heel taps. We did 5 on a side slow for 3 sets. Or you could march if you wanted to. You can march if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Friends don't march, and if they don't march, they're no friends of mine. Okay, so that's just the iso press. The other option that we did with the upper body was we did a pullover. So again, y'all could use 2 light dumbbells for this, or a single dumbbell. The problem with a single dumbbell on this is that it's a little restricted as far as like bringing it here. For the pullover, I'd rather you have, I like to use an ultimate sandbag for this or a bumper plate. But since we don't have that at home, for most of y'all, next best thing would be dumbbells. So with the pullover, it's this motion right here. Okay? So if you're pairing that with the heel tap, okay, or the march, you see how that works.
Is it better to do them slow?
Yes.
Okay.
I would rather have people do things slower and do fewer reps because it's a lot harder to compensate. If you do compensate, you will find out very quickly what your compensations are. It exposes kind of your weaknesses. So oftentimes if people go too fast, it covers up kind of mistakes. So if you're just flailing through ab work or any exercise for that matter and using momentum, you're not taking advantage of the opportunity to create tension throughout your body and really use the muscles in the way that we're wanting to use them. Otherwise, you're just kind of flinging things around and you're not really getting anything out of it.
Oh, morning, Madeline.
Oh, Maddie, what's up?
Hi.
So, that's a good question. Did you just come up with that, or did someone else come up with that?
What?
The question about going slow.
No, that was
That's
all
a really
me.
good question. Quality over quantity, always. And like I said in the workout this morning, tempo, and I said this on the video yesterday, tempo is something that you can adjust for any exercise to make it, it changes up basically like the time under tension, basically that your body's having to deal with. So
Yeah. Like if you don't have equipment at home, you can make it a little more difficult.
exactly. I mean, if we're talking just any exercise, so we're squatting, if you take a 3-second lowering of a squat, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, up versus this,
Yeah.
it changes how how your body perceives what's going. Well, it changes the loading on the body. You can also come down and hang out at the squat position and then come up. So things like that can come in really handy right now while you're at home with limited equipment. So, I mean, in theory, with the side plank, we did them just kind of in a moderate tempo. We weren't trying to like time it or anything. We weren't flailing it around. Same thing with the X-ups and same thing with the dead bugs. Just more of a slower, moderate tempo. Yeah. That good?
Yeah.
We're gonna cut it out?
Any questions? Comments, concerns?
The Daily Bobo?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see the Daily Bobo and then we'll sign off for the day. So
Yeah.
we hope y'all are doing well out there. Thank y'all for tuning in again. I'm having fun doing these.
No.
Bobo loves y'all.
Little Bobo.
Okay, peace out. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.